FNAF's amazing interview with the Steelwood Studios, an intriguing detail was revealed about the mysterious MXES device, with this detail implying something interesting about the machine's secretive backstory. During the interview, when asked about the MXES similarity and appearance with the Whopper machine from War Games, Jason responded that it was a good reference for machines of said time period, with the Whopper being a good example of how old the MXES is.
And I wanted to ask, the MXES machine in Ruin. I'm not going to ask, like, what does MXES stand for, because I know that's a big secret, but I've noticed, and I feel like people in the community have noticed, that it looks a lot like the
Whopper.
The Whopper machine from the 1983 movie War Games.
Yeah.
Was this intentional? And how often when creating your games do you reference back to like movies from your past?
You know, there's always good reference in other movies and television, right, or images, the time periods that you're looking at. That is deliberately supposed to be an older machine. So the Whopper being like a good example of like, hey, here's a supercomputer, right?
But it's old.
Before computers are like this big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh god, I feel like that was a big drop.
This, combined with the Whopper and War Games being largely set in 1983, implies that the MXES machine may be just as old as the Mimic itself. The Whopper, otherwise known as War Operation Plan Response, was an artificial intelligence created by Dr. Stephen Falcon, who named it Joshua after his son who died at an early age. The AI was installed into a supercomputer and was created to continually engage in both traditional games and highly complex combat simulations, learning from them and evolving over time. With all this in mind, my theory is that when taking into account the behavior of the Whopper and how it works, Edwin himself could have built the MXES machine after hearing about Fazbear's acquirement of the Mimic and the deaths of the recovery team, with the machine originally built to study and house the Viewpoint program, breaking it down and learning the ins and outs of the program and its coding. Long after Edwin's death and the Mimic being sealed within the pizza place in the depths of the Pizzaplex, Factory of Entertainment would learn about the MXES device and have it moved to the Pizzaplex, using its understanding of the Viewpoint program to contain the dangerous endoskeleton.